Imagine that there is an area in your life where you could utilize instant manifestation. What does that even mean? Well, that means that you can create and have anything you want on the spot, like right now, and you don't have to wait for it. And there actually is an area in our lives, and we don't still utilize it to its full potential. So today I'm going to talk about your thoughts and about your thinking, because this is what I do with my thinking. I select 7 different categories, or I have 7 different categories right now that I am most likely to think about all the time. Because when we don't take control of our thoughts and of our thinking, someone else will. And this leads to fragmented attention, and we can't really go deeper into extraordinary thoughts. Beautiful day, unlimited sparkle. You're watching Live Unbound with Liv Kissper, and this is a channel for those who are ready to stop hiding and pretending and want more connection in their lives. Connection to themselves or to other people. Today, I'm going to ask you to imagine thoughts as infinite test tubes. They just go forever, but they're all different categories. And I have 7 of these right now in the moment, and I'm going to share them with you. However, I want to tell you why. Why is this so important to have some categories that are really pleasant for me to be thinking about or valuable? Because if I don't have them, I find myself that I think about so many things at the same time. Like other people take over, or I'm consumed by all these like distractions and Facebook and social media and other people. So this is called fragmented attention. And when our attention is fragmented by so many things, and there is so many things always going on, right? I'm sure it's the same thing in your life. Then we can't really go deep in our thinking, and we don't have access to these extraordinary thoughts. So imagine those test tubes, and most of the time we just go and just like dip a little bit in here and in there, and we think about our family and what we have to do and all these like just so many different thoughts. But it's only touching the surface of these test tubes, right? So imagine that you only choose 7 or 9 or 12 or whatever. Like, it's really your own choice, but it's conscious choice. Once you choose these categories, you eliminate all these other distractions, and now you have these thoughts that you can go into, and you can go so much deeper. And the deeper you go, the more extraordinary ideas you will find. And suddenly we'll find that synchronicities are happening in your life, or thoughts that you didn't even know that you are capable of creating will happen to you. So I'm going to share with you the 7 categories I have right now, and then maybe you get inspired. And my categories change all the time, so these are current ones, and I call them games. Like, what kind of games do I want to play in my life? So let's say I'm driving on a highway and I'm thinking about something, and suddenly I realize that I'm thinking about a topic that I'm just not even interested in. I'm being consumed by it. So I go into my list and I go like, what do I really want to be thinking about? And I start thinking about all these things that I'm super excited about, and I go really deeply into them. So number 1 is the present moment game. How can I be more present with people? How can I deepen my relationships? And the less distracting thoughts I have, the deeper I can go. The second is the fascination game. I love creating something that will fascinate other people. Because before, I would be just like trying to create something, and I realized that really the juice is for me in fascination, to bring some brilliance into my work. So third, adding value. That's a beautiful game. Like, how can I really add value to people? 4 is the money game. 5th, it's the sensual intimacy game. 6 is the risk and expansion game. Like, how can I take more risks in my life? 7, what do I need to make right? So this is the right game. I look deeply inside, and I think about what kind of conversations do I really need to have with people. Maybe I missed something. Maybe I noticed something and I didn't say that, or I didn't acknowledge something. So yeah, this relates actually to number 1, but these are my current 7 games I'm playing. 7 test tubes that are infinite, and I want to really dive deep into them. So what are yours? Maybe you have one with family. Maybe they're not as serious as my one. They can be, sometimes I have just like, how can I have the most fun? You know, how can I be like the best playful fun buddy? stuff like that. They change all the time. But I want you to really come up with yours, because the more consciously you can create these games, the more deep you can go. And then also in your conversations, like for me, if someone starts talking about politics or religion or I don't know, anything like that, the news, I go like, excuse me, let me see. Politics and religion, that's not on my list. So, and I start asking different questions. I ask different questions so we can talk about something else, because I really don't want to experience those kind of conversations at the moment, because I'm so focused on other things that really excite me. So what do you think about this concept? I hope you like it, and I hope that you can create your own categories and your own test tubes, because it will change your life. It will change everything, because you can really go deep. And you don't have to have 7. You can have 9 or 12. It can be a new business idea. It can be like, where can you get more pleasure from life? Like, it can be anything you want. And then you start focusing on all these ideas. So I'm super excited about this concept, and I hope you liked it. How far are you willing to go in living your life with your conscious thinking?
One comes around, one today. They don't say